Alright, sorry about that. Technical difficulty.
Technical difficulties includes losing our intro in the first chunk of this unboxing.
We're back with the blind box, red boosters.
Yeah, we had to switch to the DJI, which probably means it sounds a little bit better now too. Also means you can see our little purple light in the background.
Why is that my Peter Griffin? Oh my gosh, so much tape towing. Oh, I see green.
Oh, is it?
Green wizard rod.
Nice.
Nice. That one's going in a collection.
So that is 160. Is that 60 or is that 70?
Yeah, 60, and then
160 rush.
A little bit weird.
Yeah, very attack oriented.
Might be interesting to test it. Alright, 3 more to go. Let's do a speed round. Holy. So much.
Here we have Subject J, an official YouTube unboxer.
Professional. Okay. First one. I see green. I think we got another green bit.
Oh yeah, I see green too, which means it must be another wizard rod.
Yeah, wizard rod for Ben's collection.
So what are we gonna do with the other wizard rod that came with the seat? Because they were supposed to get that one. I guess we'll see. And nothing wrong with having 2 wizard rods, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm right. It's another wizard rod. That's the luck of the draw.
I'm just grumpy because I didn't get a wizard rod when I tried to do it. The green wizard rod. I had to buy that one separately, and now we're getting all these wizard rods.
I'm not even gonna snap like that. I'm trying to get through these quickly so we can get to blading. How much you want to bet?
I'm sure it's not another wizard rod.
Why so much tape?
Beyblades may be made with younger children in mind, but they are absolutely not child friendly with how much tape they have. They is knife required.
Okay, something else.
Oh, was that yellow?
Yellow.
Oh, it's the yellow black shell.
Nice. Good to see the bit. It's ball.
Ball. Okay, red ball. Red ball is a weird choice, to be honest. And that is a 980?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, this is a 980 ratchet.
Snap over real quick.
I was wondering where I got some of my 980 ratchets from.
There we go. Last one for these. And just Tommy has unlimited supply of tape apparently.
They have stock in the tape market, I guess. I'm really hoping for the blue Phoenix, because then we can get Jose his own Hexa, and he won't have to borrow mine.
Let's see. Let's hope for blue. Purple. Another black shell.
Another black shell. Well, this round of blind boxes for black shell was a little bit disappointing. I don't think I've ever gotten so many repeats. But to be fair, there are some pretty good repeats.
They're first.
Yeah, and this means that Ben can get his own dot bit as well. Because I know before we had him using some dot bits, but they were borrowed from you.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go.
The real question is who's going to get the yellow black shell then?
You can decide.
Alright, now for the Beat Tyranno blind box. We'll see if we can get a Beat Tyranno, which I'm really hoping for. Because I think I got one of these blind boxes and I got the orange Dran dagger. And so I have not gotten the Beat Tyranno yet, or really most of the ones that are in this box. But the one I really want... Oh, I also have the black...
Keel shark?
Yeah, Keel shark. The prize comes with 470 Quake.
Alright. First one. I'm purple.
Oh, so that is... Oh, that's Horn Rhino. That's a, I guess, a purple Horn Rhino?
Yep.
580... Oh, it also comes with Quake, it looks like.
Ooh.
Rhino on Quake sounds really interesting. I don't think it would work very well, but I love the idea of it. Purple Quake. That's beautiful, man. I will let you have the first Horn Rhino. If we get a duplicate, I want it.
That's beautiful.
I mean, purple's part of your color scheme, so.
I'm more of a pink gal.
Purple, pink.
Every day we wear pink. Except for right now. You jinxed me.
I'm so sorry. Also, suddenly remembering that thing where you were talking about your luck with getting stuff at fast food places. Maybe you shouldn't be the one unboxing. Well, I guess I got my Horn Rhino Purple Quake. I will relinquish this to Ben though if we don't get another thing with a Quake bit.
Yeah, we already got too much goods. But is it really viable?
I want to explore it. I think it's one of those things where it's viable if you really figure out how to use it. but otherwise definitely not. Part
Please
of the...
not be another Horn Rhino.
Oh, that is Chiin, well, Hell's Chiin, or if you're in the US, Chiin Incendio. It is blue, 980 ore.
We're almost done. 2 more, and then we unbox the new stadium.
That is a beautiful ratchet, though. Wow.
Yeah, it is. The turquoise and the blue. Here's the bit.
I understand that turquoise and the blue, and then you put the purple quake on it.
Magnifique.
Some of these are honestly worth it just for the the parts aesthetic alone.
That's like half the battle. You gotta look beautiful.
Feeling it up.
Another Horn Rhino.
Curse you, Horn Rhino!
I told you I have bad luck. If someone wants it, it comes up.
Never should have jinxed it. Look, the next one will be Tyranno Beat, and if it's not, I'll cut that line.
No, you better keep that in. Okay.
Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, Black Keel Shark.
Y'all, I'm calling dibs.
Alright. Oh, and it does come with Quake.
Quake.
Which is where I got my original Quake from, I think.
We have so many Quakes now. I think I put it wrong. It's against the blade.
Jose is practicing synergy.
Synergy in Beyblade refers to the level of compatibility between different parts and how they work together to maximize performance in battle. Mastering synergy means understanding how weight distribution, shape, and other performance attributes complement each other. Choosing the right bit for your strategy is always crucial when building strong combos, but in terms of pure synergy, the relationship between the ratchet and the blade is the key factor in X. At a surface level, this means pairing attack-oriented blades with ratchets that enhance mobility, or using balanced ratchets on stamina and defense type blades to maximize spin duration. But true synergy goes beyond just type matching. Each ratchet has specific protrusions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, which may align or misalign with the blade's contact points. If these protrusions match up with the blade's contact points, they can enhance attack, defense, or stamina depending on your intention. If the ratchet's shape extends or reinforces the blade's attack points, it increases impact power, raising the potential for an extreme finish. However, this also increases the risk of bursting since the ratchet is more likely to take direct hits. A ratchet that flows with the blade's natural curves helps to reduce recoil, making it harder to knock out or burst. A strong choice for defense builds. A ratchet that doesn't interfere with the blade's rotation, or even enhances its weight distribution, results in a smoother, longer-lasting spin, making it ideal for stamina types. Anyway, that's enough about synergy for now. Let's get back to the unboxing.
Bam, numbers on the board.
And that is our haul so far, and then of course Jose's got to open up the stadium, which will net us 1 Dran Buster and 1 Wizard Rod.
I think I gotta stand up. Let's stand up for this beat. Apparently, Tommy also has something, a plug in the cardboard industry. Stadium, a new stadium acquired. Let's hope Ben doesn't break this one. I don't know if anyone saw it, but we got a chest for us.
That's true. I don't think I've ever done any footage of the chest or anything.
The photos will be right here. And Christian just edit that in.
I was kind of planning to cut in a video, but we can get that too.
Just kidding. We can do a video. Alright.
And I believe the colors for these are slightly different than if you just bought the Beyblades. I think they're like inverted maybe. These are a bit easier to open, thankfully. Dram Buster is really exciting. That's one I really wanted Ben to get his hands on just because I think it'll be interesting to see how he handles the attack capabilities of that. So that comes with 160 a cell.
And the famous Wizard Rod.
Infamous Wizard Rod, which of course comes with 570, which I for the longest time mistook as 560, but 570 discount.
You already know. You already love it.
I like the Wizard Rod yellow record, but all it just makes me think of is that Hillary Duff song. You always dress in yellow when you want to dress in gold, and you put in the wrong record in there, buddy.
I know. I'm doing it on purpose.
And I do really appreciate how the Black Light is making me work that song.
I know. Now for the big boy.
It's like to save space that way.
And this will be the end of our unboxing segment. Unboxing with Jose.
The brand new scenes are so beautiful. I will appreciate briefly having more beautiful shots on the side angle for a bit.
There we go. And that is our haul, guys. Dang. This is like... Holy crap.
W. Almost forgot to film Jose opening up his little gifts that I got him. They're just little knickknacks and stuff, but I thought he'd appreciate them.
Okay. Not gonna look. Oh, a Kuromi keychain. This is also from Amazon, Japan?
Yes.
So official like a whistle. Whoop, whoop.
Like they have those little keychains in the anime, and I kind of wanted to see if we could hook something up to our launchers, have these cute little keychains or something. So I wasn't sure what would work best, so I got a few different things. I don't think any of the ones I got Jose will actually be particularly viable, but you know, they're still cute things.
Are they legal?
I don't know, and I think it depends on where you place it. Like, as long as they don't interfere with the launch, they should be okay.
Oh my gosh!
So that is technically something that you can wrap around your neck to hold your phone.
Yeah, I see it in a lot of my Japanese TikToks. Like one of my Japanese animes. Beyblade X.
It's actually what I've been using to hold on to my Snorlax keychain. You can kind of see it back here a little bit. So it's kind of dark.
Man, I'm gonna have to hide this from my mom. For real, dude. Edit that out. It must be first thing.
So basically what you do is you put that little plastic bit underneath your phone case, and then it basically creates a little dangly thing that you can actually hook stuff onto, including that lanyard.
This would be useful in the tournament.
Yeah. I know how much you like your lip gloss. Or your liquor.
Liquor?
No, it's not lipstick, it's not lip chap, I guess.
Lip balm?
Lip balm, there we go, that's the one. Like it's not lipstick, it's not lip gloss.
This is going right on the desk. This ain't going nowhere. Sorry, Kuromi. As you can tell, Kuromi is my favorite Sanrio character.
Yep. My personal favorite is probably Bad Betsumari.
Cinnamon Roll is overrated. Sorry, Becca. He's cute though. Okay, gonna have to go all wild dog on it. It's pretty smooth, really clean. Just leave it.
Alright, now we're done with the unboxing segment. So just to demonstrate what I was trying to do, basically, I've got my little Snorlax keychain in. So I found that the one that works best is definitely the phone type, and you just kind of slip it in through the part where the two grip things connect. And then that's how I got it on my launcher in a way that I feel like is going to be tournament legal.
Let's hope.
And here I go, scanning all the codes in on my Beyblade app.
For you guys, but Jose has walked in. I wonder if it'll record the camera stuff too, or if it will just ignore that. Alright, so I finally scanned in all the codes that we got from those Beyblades, and that plus the few that I already had from my previous personal haul that I decided to wait until this one to actually redeem. I now have 44 attempts at the Rare Bay Get battle. Hopefully that will actually lead to something. It won't just be a bajillion coupons again. I'll just go through that one time for you guys who might be curious about what that looks like. So the current Beyblades available for this are, of course, Aero Pegasus, which is known colloquially as the pay-to-win Beyblade. And then the black Dronzers that we showed off last time are actually ones that I won from this previously.
Rare Bay Get Battle. 3, 2, 1, go!
And there are different variations of this. Actually, I don't know what qualifies as what level. So I don't know if it's completely random or if it is skill based, but I assume it's mostly random. What are your goals for the next tournament, or for your deck for the next tournament, Jose?
Make it to top 10.
What are you thinking for your deck in terms of what types of Beyblades do you want to go with?
Well, currently right now, I have my Wizard Rod set up. They're Night Shield, I'm probably going to put Phoenix as my bench. It hurts me because it's my first Bay. I wanted to keep it more viable, but I'm kind of thinking about Flying Crest and this one. But I don't know. I need some sort of attack type. I got Silver Wolf, and we got these two that I'm interested in. So I'm gonna see what I can build. And plus I have, as you guys can see, we have a whole arsenal again. We might need to get a new oh. Yeah, Christian's in a whole nother level. I got mine here, but I still need to build it up. But yeah, what about you, Chris?
I've got my deck kind of figured out for the moment. I'm still kind of thinking of the ones I did last time, but with the advent of Samurai Saber and maybe Nightmail, I just want to test to make sure I'm still using the best out of what I've got, and if there are any better combinations that I can do to do better, then I might switch to those. But for now, I think I'm pretty set, but there's still plenty of testing to do.
Nope, just time for me to train. It's coming up. We have a Saturday training session this week, and next Saturday, unfortunately, I have to work, but we'll try and squeeze in another session, me and Chris, and it's go time.
So I do have a couple of new Beyblades that I wanted to try out. Here we have Samurai Saber. Yeah, on 260 level is the name of that bit. It has multiple different levels that I can get on different types of attack. And of course, the gimmick for Saber is that it has these extra blades that pop out, which causes it to rapid strike. And then when it's done with that, it goes into one-hit kill mode. And it also comes with this. I've decorated it a little bit already, but it comes with this sword-style launcher with the longer gripcord. Unfortunately, it's not as easy to grip when you have the battle pass on there, but I do kind of need it on here for testing. Look at that. This is where my grip naturally fits, and it's over the battle pass, which is really awkward.
Stock black whale wave.
3, 2.
It wanted more. Oh,
Man, I wish we could have gotten that on the footage. It flew off the table, and then Samurai Saber went after it and started attacking it on the floor.
Now I'm switching to Horn Rhino, Quake.
I'm going to stick with Samurai Saber for now, but I am going to take off the
the battle pass just to see how it feels. I've never been a big fan of the sword style launchers, but they're really popular. 3, 2.
Very aggressive.
Sword Saber is definitely pretty sharp. 2.
Let me try out Leon Crest.
And I am going to go ahead, because it does fit in the normal launcher, so I am going to try launching with the normal launcher this time and the longer ripcord. 3, 2.
Leon Crest is a little wobbly.
The level movement is really interesting. Also, I will say there was a distinct different feeling launching with the standard winder than with the sword winder.
And a good thing or a bad thing?
I wonder, it's making me wonder if the standard winder might actually be a little bit weaker than the sword one, because I think the sword one has more surface area for the gears to go on, but...
True.
I'm going to go with Black Dronzer.
Go with this boy.
That is... Hell's Chiin.
I still need to build my Black Dronzer.
You put the stickers on it?
Yeah.
And it's chain insignia. This isn't exactly anything new, but I do have a decorated Lance Knight, which is new to me, but...
I'm kind of curious about this Wizard Arrow build, so I'm going to try it out.
3, 2...
There's definitely more attack oriented. Come over here.
But it's not winning the stamina battle.
It's gonna be serious.
Red versus red, because I'm using my Beat Tyranno on 560 ball.
I don't know what this one's name is.
That's Phoenix Rudder.
Phoenix Runner on Glide.
3, 2... I'm surprised Glide hasn't fallen out. I wonder if you got a slightly better Glide than the one I have.
Let's try this one.
That is Wyvern Gale. I'm going to go with Nightmail. 3, 2. Thanks, Nightmail. 3, 2.
I can definitely see the power of the sword launcher.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to keep favoring my other launcher, but I don't know.
I'm kind of curious about building Leon.
Yeah, I think there's a lot you can do with those plates.
I think it's time to get serious and look at my stuff.
Yeah.
This is stamina finish. So for sanity's sake, and just to test it out, Wizard Rod 770 Glide.
Against my Wizard Rod 760 and Freebolt.
1, 2, 3.
The Glide has a little ball on the inside that's made with low friction material, so it kind of glides around. Though you are losing stamina a lot faster than I am.
Yeah. I think Glide's not the move. It's getting wobbly.
Alright, let's try your free ball again.
Wizard Rod.
The reason I don't love the sword launcher, just I don't love the whole launching sideways thing. Did your launch go okay there?
A little bit weird. But I still have more stamina than you. Until now. This is gonna be a close call. What was it? Oh!
Alright, I want to do 2 more tests since we got that exact occurrence. I do want to test 2 more things. One, I'm going to test using my normal launcher with my normal ripcord. 3, 2. 3, 2.
I think that's gonna be that sword launcher is gonna be mandatory. I think that's gonna be the new meta. Cause see, now you're losing less speed. Now you're using more speed. There we go. There we go. There's Wizard Rod. There's the Wizard Rod, I know. Come on. Come on, baby.
Alright, and now I'm going to try my normal launcher but with the longer ripcord. 3, 2.
Even with the ripcords.
We may have to redo this one because of that extreme dash, but we'll see.
Hey, anything's legal.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to test stamina here, and extreme dash specifically, it causes you to lose stamina. So if you lose this round, I won't be sure.
You can do it.
But if you win, then it'll be a moot point.
Scraping.
Alright, let's try that one more time.
Oh, that was close.
That was pretty close. So I think, in my mind, that confirms that 1, the longer ripcord does make enough of a difference, and 2, using the sword launcher with the longer ripcord also makes a difference.
Yeah, so that's why I said, like, it needs to be the meta.
Just for the sake of testing, so that we're not skewing our results, I am going to continue using my normal launcher. That way we're not unfairly testing Jose, which... Plus, I think next time we'll probably have his sword launcher anyway.
Yeah.
I wanted to test your Silver Wolf against Samurai Saber.
Oh yeah, I forgot to. Hexa with
3, 2. Okay, not too bad. Stock Samurai Saber is not really gonna do much. I will say, since it is Samurai Saber, I should be testing with the sword launcher because anyone who has Samurai Saber is going to have the sword launcher. This might not be the fairest of tests, but it's worth it.
2.
Oh, hey, you're hitting the little blades. That's so weird. Interesting.
Close.
I feel like we're reaching the point where it's just kind of like decision paralysis.
I know.
And
And plus I have so much.
like,
You do all this research, get all these parts, and then suddenly you don't know what you're doing.
I know, we have so many parts. Like that?
Yeah, that's perfect, I think. Use this one, actually. I want to see if this will help.
Is this 3D printed?
Yes. Wayward gave that to me at the last tournament.
Oh, why didn't he give me one?
Because you didn't ask.
Cobalt.
Cobalt Dragoon, 460, Rush. 3, 2... Using stamina fast. 3, 2. If you can knock me out, then not having the stamina won't matter as much.
No. I just feel weird with this.
Does it feel weird?
Yeah, it feels weird for me. Like, I don't like the texture. That's cool. The design.
No. Here, let's swap. I want to try that because I've actually been wanting to experiment with this. So this is a little thing to help you pull the string launcher, so you can get more speed by pulling it harder while letting go of it a bit more easily. 3, 2. Hold on. Obviously, if I win, it doesn't count. But right, Cobalt Dragoon, 460 Cyclone. Against my Wizard Rod Free Ball. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Which other base come with Cyclone?
Cobalt Dragoon.
So,
Go
yeah,
one more round.
Ben definitely needs to give me that back.
3, 2.
Let's redo it because I kind of tilted down to C. It will give me more of a boost.
My defense is ironclad. Let's see it go up against Samurai Saber.
As we say, we're gonna go soft on this new stadium.
I don't remember saying that. I just said I was gonna protect it. This is probably going to be a death sentence, but try Rubber SL. Cobalt Dragoon, 460 Rubber SL. Against my Wizard Rod again. 3, 2. And now you're good. You might have had something there if you kind of waffled about on the wall so much that time. Let's try it again. Try this tip. This is level. Probably the stupidest thing, although I did see one video doing this. So Saber Samurai on Rubber SL and Cobalt Dragoon 460 level. 3, 2. I have to say, Saber Samurai doesn't do too bad on Rubber SL.
Yeah, but not good enough. The only way you can do
unscientific test right here. We haven't tested level against Wizard Rod, so I'm switching back to Wizard Rod. 3, 2.
Putting up a good fight. Definitely passed the stamina test. Doesn't give the kill shot. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, you actually had me really low there. Let's try that against my silver wolf. Or should I say, my gilded wolf.
960 hex. 3, 2.
Like it wants to do something, but
I'm a little bit surprised at how much I managed to push you back on that one.
yeah.
But you're weakening me. It's
Like it wants to do something.
you.
but
I think you won. Oh, that one was really close actually.
That
3,
is
2.
Oh, it's kind of a lame one on my end. Ooh.
Sometimes the wolf bites back.
Turbo, no. Oh.
That was surprisingly close again, though, even though we had it in the stamina man.
Do you think
I
it's
think
viable?
I think that's shockingly viable.
Cobalt Dragoon, Glide.
Get my wizard rod again. 3,
3,
2.
2.
I've got some questions about that performance. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Are they coming?
It's so close. Now I'm switching to my silver wolf. 3, 2. Alright, I'm back with wizard rod.
Cobalt on level.
3, 2. Looks like level's not quite going to make the grade. Let's try it versus my silver wolf. 3, 2. That's screwed.
Oh, stamina battle.
Alright, this is something I want to test head to head. So, I'm coming in with my Cobalt Dragoon 560 Glide.
Still the same build.
3, 2.
I may have ripped it a little early.
3, 2, 1.
First.
3, 2. Yep, so you're going to stick with Glide then.
What are we doing? So we got basically an attack type for right now.
Let's try your Leon Crest now.
Leon Crest on Cyclone and 960.
And it's a defense type, but I'm putting it against my stamina type, Wizard Rod. So, the way the battle triangle goes, defense is strong against attack, attack is strong against stamina, defense is weak to stamina. 3, 2. Stamina is strong against defense, defense is strong against attack, attack is strong against stamina, I think is what it is. 3, 2.
Straight to the pocket again.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
3, 2. I think you just build this attack type.
I put it on Cyclone, so.
Yeah.
An odd choice for sure. Alright, that's probably not going to cut it.
On Dot this time, Leon Crest.
3, 2. Three, two.
The one that hurt me was my trigger. I still have the scar. I don't know what the heck to do with it. I'm too embarrassed to go to the doctor.
It will fade eventually.
If you notice that nasty blood blister on Jose's finger, he got that during an unfilmed training session when he picked up a rather aggressively spinning drigger. Apparently this was his first time getting a blood blister like that, so he wasn't really sure how to handle it.
But you know, that 960 kept you from scraping too much. 3, 2.
Rhino!
Alright, well, it's not going to win the stamina battle. I do want to see how it does against my attack type, though. So let's Venom on Glide. 3, 2.
Compared to the Japanese. Still Lion Crest.
Now on Hexa. And still Venom. Now on Glide. 3, 2.
Nice bounce back.
Oh, that one was a lot closer, though.
I think.
Try Whale Wave.
Do we just say forget it and just not have a defense type?
Oh, no, sorry. Just put the blade on there. And I am on the verge of saying yes, maybe to that.
I'm open for suggestions. I need a third.
So this is Whale Wave 960 Hexa. Again versus Venom. 3, 2. Three, 2. Sphinx Cowl and Wyvern Gale I want to test next. So Wyvern Gale works in the way that it's designed to push air downward, like Tripio, to help it kind of stay spinning. So we'll see how that works. Versus Venom. 3, 2. You got me this time. I'll go ahead and test it against my Silver Wolf thing. Yep.
Still the same.
3, 2. Yeah, I think doesn't have enough stamina for this. I wanted to see how it did on Gear Needle. I don't think that's going to be too great, but that's worth a shot. I'm back to Venom. 3, 2... Cut it. 3, 2. Venom really said, "I don't like your orb."
On dot now.
3, 2.
Oh, I missed that dash.
Oh, that one's close. You kind of got a big hit in there. So that's Sphinx Cowl on 960 dot. And I'm sticking with Venom for now. 3, 2. Sphinx Cowl seems like it might be a bit light. Or really bashing
Yeah,
you
it
around.
is. No Hexa.
3, 2. Not sure why Hex put you on attack mode, but okay.
But loses in the stamina battle. Big Skull. Now with Gear Needle.
3, 2.
Oh, didn't get a ring out.
Try Chiin Incendio. He's a balance type, so technically not defense, but maybe he can give us the defense qualities we're looking for. After that, we can test your Ignite Lance to see if that still holds up with any of the new parts. And if even that doesn't work, then I may give up onto the defense and just might focus on making you a good blade, a good third blade.
I think it's just the point where we're just gonna get a good third blade.
3, 2. 3, 2. Oh, that was so clean, but you almost had me. Venom really doesn't seem to like hitting you.
He's afraid.
3, 2.
Oh, the one thing that killed Venom was fire.
I'm gonna switch to Silver Wolf, see if there's any difference in performance. 3, 2.
Close.
Yeah, that wasn't too shabby. Yeah, let's try putting that on Hexa. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Night Lance, 570 Hexa.
Against Venom, 360 Glide. 3, 2. Doing good so far.
Oh, a little wobbly. One good shot from Venom. And there it is. Nightland still 570 dot.
3, 2. Woo! You really knocked me back that time. 3, 2.
Oh, that was close.
That was definitely a draw.
Nice night. 570 gear needle.
3, 2. Venom's just being a hater.
He's drinking that haterade.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on gear needle then. I think it's time then to start working on testing out Samurai Saber. Let's go with gear point to start. Samurai Saber! 360 gear point.
My wizard rod back in it.
3, 2.
Lots of contact.
Yeah, so those little swords.
He is a samurai.
Well, gear point might not be cutting it.
He's just taunting you. He's doing a Fortnite taunt dance.
360 Cyclone.
Still the same build for wizard rod.
3, 2. A little better, but not enough stamina.
Yeah, no.
Maybe I should be going back to level. 3, 2. Alright, so 360 level.
Still the same wizard rod build.
3, 2. I mean, I may be a little bit biased since Samurai Saber is kind of the Wild Dog's color scheme. He's just missing the pink. 3, 2. 3, 2. You really said I burst you and I'm out. So this is on 160. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Oh, nice comeback, wizard rod.
Three, 2. 3, 2. So we're going to do a direct head-to-head battle. My Saber Samurai 360 level.
And Venom, Glide, 3 something?
360.
360.
3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Stars.
First, I do want to test this.
Stock. Where's... Well, not stock. My stand.
Versus-
Where's the rock,
On glide. 3, 2.
Was there contact with
No, it's got a rough launch, and I think. Well, maybe it's good to have a sword launch because I feel like mine might be starting to be on its last leg.
You gotta show that to the camera, man.
I'll show it after this battle's done.
That's called serious blading. We're not here to play.
Oh, I've got a. It's kind of holding up stamina-wise, which is nice, but...
I can switch the battery.
Oh, that was kind of cool, though. Before Jose switches real quick, this is what I was talking about. That I've been ripping it pretty hard lately, so hopefully it won't interfere, but if it does, I may need to start thinking about switching launchers.
Silver Wolf.
560 Hexa.
3, 2.
It's funny because I have the little knives and you have the little sword, the little extra blade as well.
Who will win? Swords or extra blade?
3, 2.
Air contact.
Venom on 360 level.
Was Rod same build?
3, 2. Go. Let's see. Let me go up against your Silver Wolf.
Silver Wolf on Hexa.
3, 2.
And he's out of there.
And he's out of there. Calm down, Venom.
He's just like, this is my playground.
Did I say one more? I meant 2 more.
You just don't want to lose.
Oof. I'm gonna give you Venom for this next one. Saber Samurai, 360 glide. 3, 2. Come on, you guys, work with me.
You just want Venom to work, don't you?
I need to confirm if Venom is working or not. 3, 2. Alright, well, the next test is I'm going to need to borrow your glide on my Venom.
Okay.
We're going to test head-to-head
whether Venom Glide or Saber Samurai Glide is better.
Venom.
360 Glide. Samurai Saber. 360 Glide. 3, 2. Alright, looks like Samurai Saber is taking it. There is one more battle I want to do. Here, you do this one, and I'll do this one just because we haven't spun these yet. So this is my White Whale Wave, 380 Gear Ball, Horn Rhino, 570 Quake. 3, 2. Three, two.
Right in
the trash.
You got. Well, I was just like, you garbage. You got me once.
3, 2. And that is why it is so unfortunate that so many defense types are so late. Well, I'm finished with my stuff. Was there anything else you felt you needed?
I think we should call it a day. At least I got 2. I got an attack type and a stamina type, and we got a couple maybes.
Yep, and I'm looking at my Wizard Rod and Silver Wolf are still pretty tight in my deck, and then I've got my new Samurai Saber. Sad to see Venom go, but...
Maybe he can be your bench.
Oh, he's going to be in my bench. It was sad to see Drigger go, too.
Trigger, no!
Alright.
I'll order that when we get out the red velvet. Oh wow, that looks amazing. Yeah, we definitely need to come back for that. Yes, that is free advertising for Sonic because we're back here again. It is so dark. It is 6:18. We don't usually film this late, but yep, we're back at Sonic again. So we'll see what we get.
Let's hope. Which ones are we missing now, Chris?
Let's see. I only have the one frisbee. So I have the frisbee for drawn sword, and then I have the tops for the wizard arrow and scythe incendio. So I need the top for drawn sword, and I need the frisbee for scythe incendio and wizard arrow. All right. I will say I'm already seeing some blue, so that's a good sign. Alright, so we did get the drawn sword top. I'll have to make a separate video of these more in depth later. Got another Scythe Incendio top, which means you can have that one.
Yeah, get the leftovers.
And another Scythe Incendio top, which we can maybe give to Ben.
Yeah, get leftovers.
Alright, but we did get something new, so I'm happy with that.
There we go. We decided to grab dessert. We saw the red velvet cake batter, and I'm just like, yep, let's try it. Cheers.
Really appreciate how your face is just behind the wheel.
Dude, it
tastes like red velvet cake.
Oh my god.
I am a bit surprised.
And it's not chunky, like Dairy Queen. Whenever they have like cake stuff. You know me and my cake batter.
Yeah, it is a bit thick though, but that's to be expected.
Okay. I just wanted to addition to that into our Sonic run.
I'm really excited. And I don't know which numbers are which for this one, so even if I looked at them, I would only know the prize. So I'm going to stare at all of them. I will be blind myself. I don't think the format of me knowing which one's which was very fun. Don't give me that look.
It's a different look.